the little intro run for a minute. Like I'm a little bit of dead space in the front. Okay, we are good to go. We will continue from where we left off last time. Good evening, Chris. How are you doing tonight? I hope everything is going okay with your appies. Yes, Beam appies. Don't worry, Beam appies. Alright, so I did a little bit of building of my house off stream, so everyone can look. Everyone can look at my beautiful house. It's a game. It's a. I'm gonna have to close it down and restart it again like last time. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, maybe it's okay. If it doesn't clean up in a minute here. So I've got a trophy room with nothing in the back. I've got this little back room with a couple of things. The most furnished place at the moment is the library. Ooh, look at the library with no books. I got books upstairs now though. So all those books I've been collecting now can like that's it. All them books for that. Ugh. And I ran out of iron. I ran out of corundum. I just ran out of everything. So my house looks very sparse. And we'll say it's Spartan. Alright. Well, the last goal, I think I was going to Mirandia's tomb, maybe? But now that I also have this house, I kind of want to put a steward in it. I know there's one steward I like to get. But she's, way over there near Riften. Decisions. To our last night's promise and start heading over here towards Meridia's Beacon. So we'll go to the sawmill. Now, the only thing I did off stream in the way of discovering was think of the Half Moon Mill. Like that's where the quest marker was sending me to get lumber, and when I went to Riverwood and I went to Falkreath, there was like no one there selling lumber, so I'm like, okay, guess I'll go to the quest marker. Which I did, so I went and talked to a woman who totally wasn't a vampire. She didn't look a thing like a vampire. And it is slanderous for you to even imply that the people at the Half Moon... Slanderous to call them vampires. Alright, I think I'm going up.
What do you want?
Does this even go
Anything
up?
outside the walls is a risk.
Okay, so I hear music. That means a dragon is attacking. Jeez, go away. I want nothing to do with you. Just coming here to murder some mill workers. Oh, it's cold. Yeah, it's given that MSFT bot beam and all that seems to be. Yeah, that was my thought, that the only reason why Beam is a thing on Xbox is Microsoft like, we can make it a thing! We'll own all of it and we'll make all the money! You know, you just get... I don't even think Twitch would be like a better get. I mean, like YouTube gaming would be the next best, but instead they wanted to like start over. So, yeah, that's probably the best way to do that. Yeah, you get that blood dragon, buddy. I don't even know who it's killing up there, but I hope it's no one important. Good. Come on. It'd be nice if dragons were like not so cowardly. I mean, like, come on, come face me. Here. Stats for raccoons? Stats for raccoons? Come on, stop it! Stop it! Yeah, come get some. We'll have a good time. You right in the Ow! Yeah, of course, Beam people would be raccoons. because of all of the digging into trash cans. Killing the guard. The guard was death blowing the... Are you guys impressed that... Oh, jeez.
Reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire
Dragon, no!
in the old
Take all your stuff. Stand around. Oh. It's got good reflexes. Back to what I was doing. It's always nice and iron. I need iron. I'm like, I think I have 0 iron now. So all the iron I found is now just gone into making nails and iron fittings and locks. It'd be nice if Hearthfire wasn't such a drain on resources. It's like buying a house in Hearthfire or a land plot, I guess, is just kind of, here you go, have a chore. It's like, oh, thanks. It's fun. I did get an achievement for building all 3 wings, though, so... Yay, achievements, who cares? An arrow. That was one of mine. I'm sure. Alright, so... Originally on the dock tonight, I was going to play some D&D, but... one of the players said he was going to be busy until later. So like, oh, okay, we can still play at that time. Like 7:30. And we're gonna go from like 7:30 to 10 or whatever, but he ended up being, 9:30 and he still wasn't here yet, so we're just like, okay, I guess we're done. So, I mean, I didn't get to play D&D, but it means I was free to play Skyrim tonight. So I was like, why not? It's a little bit of shorter notice, but maybe somebody would show up. Yay, I get to hang out with Chris. I don't remember if Chris has heard me before or not. I think he might have on Kang's stream. So, my voice isn't some big reveal to you. Probably. There's a few times I was on Kang's stream, like playing, what was that little game called? Brawlhalla? I was on voice chat a few times for Brawlhalla. Back when he was playing, Don't Starve Together? I had voice chat back then too, so he heard me on there. Well, my voice is on streams. Also on Beck Snyder's streams when she was what was it? When she was playing Terraria. I think she pulled me into voice chat on Discord.
I'm on my way to Solitude to join the Legion.
All right.
The United Empire is better for everyone.
So I'm on voice playing Terraria. I think she also just pulled like me and a couple other people on just to kind of chat one night. But that's on like a Discord chat using my computer headphone and not the microphone or the Microsoft headset. So maybe I actually sound more like myself than this. I don't know. I don't know what I sound like, so when I hear the playback on the VOD,
Look at my temple
I guess that's what I
lying
sound
in
like.
ruins. So much for the constancy of mortals, their crafts and their hearts.
Oh, yeah, I've been in Dojo stream before.
If they love me not, how can my love
I think I was
reach
there with
them?
Bunty one night, and he was like, you should go to Reddit. And I'm like, what's Reddit? I don't really know Reddit. And so Bunty got to sit there and explain the internet to me, because I don't do internet community stuff.
Restore to me my beacon, that I might guide you toward your destiny.
Alright, that's it. There you go. Get that weight out of my inventory. Ah, so Reddit is a wretched hive of scum and villainy.
My splendor to return the
So fair, I swear.
But the token of my truth lies buried in the ruins of my once great temple, now tainted by a profane darkness skittering within.
We're not going to talk about the fact that I'm floating.
Necromancer Malkaran defiles my shrine with vile corruptions, trapping lost souls left in the wake of this war to do his bidding.
I'm listening.
Worse still, he uses the power stored within my own token to fuel his foul deeds. I have brought you here, mortal, to be my champion. You will enter my temple, retrieve my artifact, and destroy the Defiler.
I'm good at destroying, I guess. Tell me more of this artifact.
Mortals call it Dawnbreaker, for it was forged in a holy light that breaks upon my foes, burning away corruption and false life.
Okay.
You will enter my shrine, destroy Malkoran, and retrieve this mighty blade.
Yep, it doesn't really sound like I have a choice in the matter.
But a single candle can banish the darkness of the
You
entire
kind of got me by
void.
the gravity here.
If not you, then someone else. My beacon is sure to attract a worthy soul. But if you are wise, you will heed my bidding. Go now. The artifact must be reclaimed.
Got a nice view up here.
And destroyed.
Although the color's kind of washing it out.
Malkoran has forced the doors shut. But this is my temple, and it responds to my decree. I will send down a ray of light. Guide this light through my temple, and its doors will open.
Yep, I get it. We can go. Let's do it. So how is my voice volume to the game volume? Hopefully it's not too bad. It seems to be a decent enough volume for my normal speaking volume to be heard over, I think. So are the voices a little loud? I can turn those down if necessary. So I wanted to leave the voices just noticeable, because I figure when NPCs are talking, I probably can let them talk and not be so talkative. But let's see. Settings, audio, voice. Let's be a little quieter. Just a little quieter. Now maybe people won't be quite as shouty. But I think she talked in all caps anyway. So this is a very fun stealth archer build, where I just kind of sneak into places and try not to get, a real challenge, because I'm a coward. Please don't hurt me. You'll probably notice I have a bit of familiarity with the game. Played it a few times. I need to buy more iron so I can make my house fixed. All the proper containers. So right now I only have a few containers. Locks are precious. I think I had like 5 corundum. I ended up having to buy a bunch of it, and that stuff was expensive. 94 a piece. Let's go for this little glowy ball. That seems nice. So I think tomorrow I'll probably end up streaming too, but since it'll be what I'll consider one of my off days, I'll stream Castlevania Symphony of the Night again. Probably only 1 or 2 streams off from finishing that game. Then I'll find something else to do on random nights. But I'll leave Skyrim for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. I think one of the guys at game tomorrow is working. So that would leave me and one other player. So I don't think they. I'm new to that game. It's my count of 2 games now. So I don't think they do anything when the other guy was gone. So I'll probably be doing nothing. Bone mail. Oh, why did I pick up that hammer? I didn't want the hammer. Bone meal again. Bone meal's delicious. So I imagine come 11 o'clock-ish, I may end up streaming again tomorrow night. I guess it'll depend on what I'm doing. Just knowing me, probably not going to be a lot. Castlevania's fun. Made it to the Upside Down Castle, so there's just a bit more to go through. I don't think it'll take that long, but it may take a few hours. Maybe it's not one. Maybe it's not one stream. Maybe. Guess I'll have to play it by ear. Then after that, it's gonna be we're gonna stream during the random days. I don't think I want to start anything overly heavy story-wise. With the quality of the stream, I don't know that Tomb Raider would be a good one to stream. If I were to stream that, I'd want to do it in like Sunday to Tuesday sort of thing. I'd want it to be a main game, not just a whenever game. Tomb Raider's fun, and I would stream the definitive edition. So it would be. I liked the reboot of Tomb Raider a little bit more than Rise of the Tomb Raider. So I could play through that again. I've never played Rise. I think they gave it free on Xbox One. So I guess I have it. Is that Rise? The Rise of Rome one? Like one of the launch titles for the one. I never played that one. Never really interested me though, but they put it for free on the Xbox Live. So I claimed it. Like, okay. I'll take your free games that I'll never play, just because. And I could do Mass Effect, but I don't know. It's going to be a lot of standing around and talking, which means Rise was mid-20s. I mean, that Rise was the one with gladiators, right? The Roman one? If so, I think that was a launch title. Or maybe I'm thinking of the wrong one. There's no one here but us mice. And this Rogue Legacy was one I was thinking of playing. Another platformer. I like platformers, and I like role-playing games. Tend to be kind of where it's at for me. I'm not big on first-person games. This one ends up being kind of an exception, because the role-playing part of it is much heavier than the first-person aspect. It doesn't really matter where you hit a person. You're just kind of rolling the die and seeing if you hit, essentially. Like headshots don't make a difference. Which I guess you could mod and make headshots make a difference. My friend played with a headshot mod before once, where if you get shot in the head, you're dead. Like if you hit an enemy in the head, they die instantly. If you get hit in the head, you die instantly. And given that you're only shooting a few arrows, you tend to be getting a lot of arrows shot at you. It's more deadly for you. Nothing to disenchant. I mean, maybe I could do Fallout 4. I don't know, Fallout 4 would be just this style again. I don't know if that's as fun to watch. Again, where I just wander from point to point and just do things. like that. I'm not a huge fan of the main story in Fallout 4, so I wouldn't really be following that too much. And it'd be another game of me stealthing around and shooting people from a distance, so I don't know that Fallout 4 is next on my list. Oh, we're outside. Oh, nice. I could maybe do Mass Effect Andromeda, but that one is just... There's so much time spent doing little things that... I don't know if that'd be fun to watch in a stream either. Then if you miss it, like you're lost, at least in Skyrim you can come in and it's just me wandering around. If you miss something in a story game, I don't think that's gonna stream too well. Like you can't really pick up Andromeda episode 6 and be like, what's going on? Who are the purple people? Yeah, one of the mods I usually play with lets me... Oh god, skip this? Because it's boring at this point. Jeez! It's like right around here. I do like that better than the tumbler locks in, whatever it's called, Oblivion? Is that Nicholas Frost Resistance? Yeah, we'll take that. I found something else? I don't remember what it was. It was a book. Not that I cast spells really, but... Now I know it. I don't have to carry it anymore. I've been thinking about Marvel Ultimate Alliance again. 'Cause that one came out on the Xbox One. They did a remaster or whatever you want to call it. That could be. That's fun to play. I don't know if it's fun to watch. It's me running around hitting the same button over and over. But, so that could be a random stream. There's technically a story, but it's not exactly deep. But I don't know if that was when I would stream. Limit myself to things I actually own on the Xbox instead of my PC games. I don't believe my computer would even come close to streaming. And I don't know if the catchiness of my stream is a Beam thing, if it's a my internet thing. Imagine the connection on my PC would be at least a little bit better. I tried to hook up a wired thing to my Xbox and it didn't really like it, so streaming via that's probably part of the problem. I've not tried to plug in an actual hard line into my Xbox since I got it a couple years ago. It was like, I would like to hardline you, and it's like, I don't want it. It's Wi-Fi or nothing. For the little amount of online gaming I do, Wi-Fi seems okay. But, I'm an old man. I like having a hardwire into a connection for like my computer and stuff like that. Which I guess that's good. Why me streaming now is just kind of trying it out. Getting an idea of how to handle this. Oh, a ring. Oh, yeah, I took the whole thing. I have learned that talking for 4 hours a day, or 3 hours, or however long I end up streaming, kind of does wreck the voice a little bit. Which is one of the reasons why I talk a little longer. To save my voice, maybe. I don't know if it works or not. Did I come from here? No. One of these times I'm going to look in one of these urns and find an organ. That'll be my own fault. People keep putting gold in these. They look kind of like canopic jars to me. You're going to find a heart in there one of these times. And you'll be sorry. Oh great, that's a master. I don't think I want to waste the lockpicks. Candlestick. Oh great. All the trouble to put a box here, not even put a ring in it. One of the things I was going to do tonight, you know, no, or should I? No, it stopped. Okay. One of the things I was going to do tonight was go on about what I did in my tabletop game, but that didn't happen. That's one topic of conversation that's kind of gone. Although I did end up looking stats for creatures, so I was going to make them fight like a Tyrannosaurus eventually. I got the end of their current little tomb searching adventure. Like on their way to the next town is gonna have a random encounter, in quotes, you know, random. Because I deliberately picked it, so it's not very random. Have it randomly come across a Tyrannosaurus Rex. I'm like, that seems fun. This island's supposed to be full of dinosaurs and all kinds of crazy primitive stuff, so a T-Rex would be fitting. Fortunately, the T-Rex too powerful for them at this point in time. So I was like, oh man, I just have to save my T-Rex for later. So what I am gonna have them fight is a Triceratops. It's a bit more in line with the difficulty. It'll be hard, but we'll be able to face it, I think. And that'll be a nice big beast that they'll get to face off against and feel all happy for getting rid of. I'll save the T-Rex for later. Oh, that was in the jaw. Doesn't even play music for these combats anymore. They know better. Over and done with. And these corpses are loaded. 20 gold. All that trouble to trap a potion of water breathing. I don't know if that's worth it. Although I guess if I had a potion of water breathing, maybe it would be. Probably end up saving it. Like one of these days, I can go to the ocean and just trip people out by drinking this and standing underwater for 3 minutes or whatever. And be a fish. For about the briefest of moments. But in the game-wise, I never want to breathe. There's not enough underwater segments for it to really matter. go. This part might actually be a little hard. I guess depending on how long it takes for him to notice me. Then we'll have Dawnbreaker. And then it'll be a thing we put in our inventory and occasionally break out. So far, like, Skyrim is still able to hold my attention, despite the fact that I've played it for so much. I can still come through and do all the same stuff and play the game again and be entertained by it, which is, I think, a sign of a decent game. Even despite all the faults, all the bugs, and just weirdness that kind of rise up in the game. That, I think that they could try to get rid of. At some point in time, I mean, the community seems to come together enough that they care before you. So you gotta wonder if, sometimes they run across a bug and they're just like, nah, someone will fix it. So I don't wanna. So that seems kind of shady. Shady than these guys. Oh, I did find that thing of frost resist. That makes us fight that. Yeah, isn't as. I got us cold. Isn't so bad. Oh, not fire. Stick with cold. Lightning. Okay, that wasn't bad.
It is done. The Defiler is defeated. Take Dawnbreaker from its pedestal.
Thanks for the all caps, lady. We got wounded. I can heal. Though I didn't do that right. I select it and it goes right to the left. Man, that dwarven crossbow is mighty fine. Alright, arrow. Those aren't worth much. Staff of chain lightning. Ghostly remains. A ghost had bone meal? And 200 gold? Oh, the spirit split out of his body. And had pocket change, so I mean... Alright. Yes. Yeah. Amethyst ring. Just filling all these plots. I suppose when I talk about game, I need to be a little careful that I don't get too far myself. On the off chance anyone I actually know ends up watching my streaming. I don't think they would. I don't know why anyone who knows me would want to listen to me more. Not exactly a big talker normally, so maybe it would be a novelty. It's crazy. Yep, sure is. But even I talk on occasion. I've been known to use my speaking voice on occasion. Oh, I got an achievement. Acquire a Daedric artifact. Yay. Yay.
Malkaran is vanquished. Skyrim's dead shall remain at rest. This is as it should be. This is because of you. A
Say it like it's
new
my
day is dawning, and you shall be its herald. The mighty Dawnbreaker, and with it purge corruption from the dark corners of the world. Wield it in my name, that my influence may grow.
I'll keep the sword, but find someone else to spread your religion.
It matters not. The plant cares nothing for the rays that bring it the warmth of the sun. As you carry Dawnbreaker, so will my light touch the world.
Oh, and I'm falling. Alright, where are you speaking? So, we've got ourselves a Dawnbreaker. Just 17 damage. Ugh. Or 17 damage. Ugh. So little. And 10 weight versus 14 weight? It weighs less, so. All that for a thing that'll get taken out on occasion. Unfortunately, I don't think I can improve it at all. I think that's only mod stuff. So, I don't necessarily want to just wander around. I could go towards Gergen. There was that keep down here. It has like a, I can't remember her name. She's a follower. And she could be my steward to my house. It'd be kind of fun. Then I wouldn't have to go to a sawmill to get lumber, which I think is a worthy cause. We can go to Morthal and do some vampire hunting. I think we can go get the Horn of Jurgen. Then we can go return it to High Hrothgar and get our shout up. Then we could stop by here, kill the bandit at Nilheim on our way down here to get our new steward. I think that's a plan. We'll probably avoid Morthal at this point in time. That's a bit unnecessary. We'll also fast travel, because, walking is for plebs. Can't be bothered to walk, I only fast travel. Two-handed weapons do more damage than one-handed weapons. Oh, thanks.
Deja has no words for you.
Oh, well, okay.
Arms or armor you need. See Baron
So,
in Castle
is no one going to comment on the fact that it's just a rain dragon?
You have no knowledge of who you speak to. Go away.
So, you must be thirsty. Drink up, blood dragon. I wonder if there's an achievement to find all them something stones? Something stones? I think there used to be one. Remember that was just in... No, was it I achieve or achieve that? The mod? Ah, that might have been. Hello, crab. I kind of get confused as to which achievements are actual game achievements, which achievements were ones that were just in the achieve that mode. Because those ones I would get every character, because they would give you points that you would get as you would do things in game for the character. And those points are unique to that character that you spend and get effects, like more carry weight to or more health. You know, resistances to things. They were kind of fun. Like, some of them were just kind of, you know, kill this many people and whatnot. But some of them were actually like little challenges, like get to level 25 and not drink more than 4 potions. Which is one of the reasons why I am a bit frugal on potion use. It's from playing with that mod for so long. Potions aren't a thing I have until I am level 25. E hurts a bit more. He'd probably kill me. Health? On this. Looked like his jaws were coming right for me. Is that one guy? Ribcage and a head. A book, the Exodus. No, maybe I should look at spending my point before I level up again. There was something I was looking at and I don't remember what it was. Oh, my smithing has went up by 6 points while I was building my house. Snake. Speech. It's tempting. I like better buying prices. If it's only 5%. We'll do that. It's fine. It's fair. Someone saw me, was it a mud crab? No, yeah, this is the place to get the death bell. Which I will need. Well, need. Not parentheses. Vision. It's this one of the girls in Riften. She's a Blackbriar, I guess. Can't remember her first name. Alchemist understudy. She used up a bunch of supplies and she wants you to go grab them. So she wants you to go for 20 of these, 20 of these. Death bells, nightshades, and iron root. So when I play the game, that tends to be something I keep an eye out for. Like I mentioned before, just like in Fallout 3, you gather sugar bombs and blood packs. One day you can turn those into traps. At the very least, when you do this quest for every so often, she'll fill a chest up for you that just contains potions. Which, I mean, that could be useful. Is it the pink color one? It is not. Let's a little bit further. I don't know that I want to stop here and look at it, but maybe I do? Pretty sure that's going to put a necklace in my inventory that I can't drop out. And if I want the rest of the piece of the necklace, I gotta go join the mage college. That's this whole thing. What was I plan to get into at this point? We'll skip that for now. We'll just go right on by it. I could be misremembering, but I'm pretty sure that's Sarathol or whatever his amulet. We'll let the fox live. Once the deer can come right at us, you'll be okay. You're fine. We'll just take the one shot. The apprentice stone. It's probably not better than the one I have. Recover magicka faster, but I'm more successful in magicka damage. Yeah, I don't use magic enough. Okay, I stand up immediately. Costed by spider. I was just murdering that deer. Take this, we'll take that. No, it's Morthal. We don't really want to go to Morthal. We want to keep going. Well, pretty much due northwest. So. No, kind of east. Jeez. Knowing you're north from your or east from your west is a good thing to have. Kill these spiders. Mud crabs? I hope not. Whatever's in here? No, something's. Another crab. Nope, I've angered the crabs. Arrow then. More books from my bookshelf. Plus I'm always okay with better lockpicking. Make that thing a little bit easier. Do I need all this chitin? Let's eat it. Yeah, restore stamina. Okay, well, that's a nice little random house. Now we're pointing us south. Man, these crabs are just ready to step. I mean, crabs can be aggressive, but they usually don't come at you. They're just all snippy and like, get away from me. Snip, snip, snip. I pinch. Ah. This place is littered with crabs. There's more crabs than a brothel. Alright, this is gonna end up being Vampire Cave. Yeah. So, it's just north of Morthal, so we won't go in there. We know it's in there. There's vampires. And even if you kill the vampires early, when you get the quest, you have to go back there and kill them again. But you know, that's a quest I usually do. I think that's how you get the house in the Pale? No, this isn't the Pale. What is this region called? I don't remember. That's the very northern house that I end up not usually building in all that often. I mean, at that point in time, it's close enough to Solitude that if I'm going to use a house up here, I'm just going to use the one in Solitude instead. today this not to mess with adventurers. Actually, I don't know if murder lessons stick. I think if you kill someone, the lesson is moot. But tried. Okay, that moth just kind of phased. Now, another reason why I ended up like gathering all these butterflies. So there was and achieve that the mod with the achievements. It was like I'd get 1,000 butterfly wings, something I'd never done. So I always be like, I must catch every butterfly. Oh, that's on the map. Which I think if I do the Grell of the Kind, or go kill Grell of the Kind, I'm probably just gonna kill the Dark Brotherhood. Cause I don't want to do that storyline. I'm not really into murdering random people. So I'm not really looking to be an assassin for the Dark Brotherhood. I don't even know that I really want to kill Grell of the Kind, but usually you feel motivated when you go into the orphanage and you're like, you're never gonna get adopted. I'm not gonna let anybody adopt you. You guys are here forever. And you're like, that's okay. This bitch crazy. I kind of don't have my trepidation in having her murdered. Kind of dissipates when she shows herself to be a huge bitch to children. Dead person. The way the spine is bent. Looks more dead than sleeping. I feel like maybe not. Kinda wish I had bats sometimes. Like I feel like there's gotta be someone here. Yeah, let's just get these death bells. And his nerd right. And we're slightly closer to collecting enough of those ingredients. Not that it's not really necessary, but may as well. We're gonna be picking them anyway. Might as well turn them into something when we pick them. Alright, now on to the Jurgen Windcaller quest. Them's bones. Okay, they're fighting somebody. They're usually here having a chat, not fighting something. Nope, she was not fighting. No, really? Don't go around the corner. Ugh. There must be a Draugr over there that they're having trouble with for some reason. Oh, she just fighting her own race dead? Yeah, usually come over here and they're making undead people mine for him. Maybe it's a bug, or maybe I just started attacking them too soon, but it's okay. It's not that interesting. You just kind of learn that there's necromancers in here and they're fighting stuff. Ish pile. 153, yeah, that's good. Cure disease potion. 55, that's not very good. But only one weight. That's £1 for 55 gold. I mean, it's not good. It's still quite at that ratio, but it's good too. Money wise. Yeah. And usually they'll run off here and do a fight between them and undead. We'll just insert ourselves into the fight. No. Oh man, are you all white? White is another one of those words that you learn through gaming. That I don't really... I don't know what a white really is. I only know it in the D&D sense. That's like a type of undead that has like negative level drain. But as for any actual I don't know, history or stories behind what a white is, I don't really know. I have one more pound I can carry. I picked up a weapon at some point in time that I didn't want. There was this. And that's 24 pounds instantly back, so I don't think I wanted this either, did I? 11 for 75? 11 for 25. It's just 17 damage versus 12. It's not. Yeah, you know that too. Those 36 weight back. So, one of the things I considered doing with my YouTube channel, like, and for a while now, is doing, like, role-playing content, and the fact that, you know, maybe discussing things as they come out, like, for 5th edition, or giving, like, introductions, or, explanations into other systems, or just role-playing in general, but I would need several things for that, like a camera, and editing software. I would need to learn how to use editing software. But I mean, that could be something that I might could get into. Is maybe like reviews of systems or introductions to systems. That'd be kind of neat. Or if there'd be an audience for that. I don't know how well I am at explaining rules, but I definitely do pretty okay. I'm pretty okay at grasping rules. Whenever I'm with my group and we're gonna play a new board game, I get handed the rules and they're like, read it and teach us how to play. So, I mean, I can at least do that much. There's just a matter of, once the more rules I put in my head, I think the more muddled they tend to get together. That sometimes I learn a system or a rule set for a game, and then the next time if I play a game similar to it, like, I kind of merge the rule sets a little bit. I don't have as much an interest in would be creating board game content for like, this is how you play this board game. Let me show you how to play it, and here's my board game reviews. I think there's plenty of other people out there that do that, and probably do it better than I ever could. But I think for like role-playing stuff, I mean, like actual tabletop role-playing games, I might be able to do something. I don't know. So that is something I would consider. Like, another thing I've considered, you know, Let's Plays, but actually recording content and then going through and cutting them into episodes. But I think the streaming side of it is a bit more my style. And there's just you just kind of get in the game, play it, and you play it live, and people can hop in, you can have conversations. I think that's more what I would be looking for video game content. Could be to stream. I don't know, I think stream is kind of fun. Kind of glad I gave it a go. Maybe I'll stick with it. May. We definitely want to find stuff that I think is stream worthy, but also I find fun in. Like, I don't know that my playstyle for Skyrim is super entertaining, but hopefully I help make up for the fact that I just kind of wander about. Maybe I need to react more to what's going on. Be like, oh my god, a skeleton! Oh my god, a face! A skeleton! Be more boisterous. I don't know. I'm not a boisterous person. Restless now. Huh? See, Stealth Archer is certainly an approach to the game that I think a lot of people take. That definitely makes this game different. Like, when you have to run up into combat and actually melee people, that is a different thing. It seems like if you're looking to get, like, once you've played this game a bunch and you want to get the most fun out of it, you need to like make goals for yourself and hamper yourself in certain ways. So, like, I'm only going to play, or I'm only going to melee, and maybe I'll have like a certain amount of spells for ranged, because I mean on occasion you really do need a range. So it was kind of like when I was playing my vampire character, I'm like, she's going to use a shield and a one-handed weapon, and she is going to use cold spells. So when it came to range, I would use cold, which I think is one of the harder spells to hit with. It's like the lightning bolt is just, it's instant. Like, you cast the lightning bolt and it is at the target once you let go, which makes aiming real easy. You just kind of have to be, if you're on point, you'll hit it. With the cold and fire spells, they actually have to travel the distance to hit the target, which, you know, by that point in time, they're probably going to duck out of the way, unless you're particularly good with them. So I think some of the longer range cold and fire spells actually, you know, you have to know your stuff in order to use them. So if you're going to hamper yourself and be like, cold or fire only, you know, and then melee only, and those are kind of, for your ranged, it's only spells, and for your melee, it is only like one-handed weapons or something. And you can kind of decide from there the directions you want to go. Like, I've seen a couple videos of people doing builds. Like, okay, here's our pirate build. If you want to build someone along, you know, this way, they wear this type of armor and they wield these types of weapons. And you just kind of limit yourself that way. And I think one of the fun in doing that as well is also in modding. I think in a mod, if you find like a really cool piece of armor that you can download or a cool weapon, you can like build a character concept around that. And I think that's kind of neat. Like, you find maybe an Egyptian themed armor or something, and you're like, I'm gonna play, you know, a necromancer, and kind of you know, go for that whole Anubis Judge of the Dead sort of thing. Like that would be fun. No wait, I don't set up pressure plates. It gives another dimension to the game, which playing the Metal Vampire character definitely changed things a bit, because it kind of made being outside and fighting a bit more of a big deal, because you don't naturally regenerate in the sunlight if you're a vampire. So unless you have stuff that boosts your regeneration, which in the end that was kind of things I wanted to equip, things that up my like stamina regeneration, so I can actually run outside during the day. Or you know, when I swing a weapon and it takes my stamina down, I could actually get it back through methods other than quaffing potions. There was a mod that I didn't have, but it was one I was kind of thinking about getting. I think it was tied into Better Vampires, which I didn't want to download. Was one that made it so if you're in the shade, it counts as if you're in the darkness, which I thought would be kind of cool. And you could be outside running from like tree to tree, and that would be a different way to play. Well, not quite the same, I think. Games like this and Minecraft, you kind of have to make your own fun. I think the first time you play Skyrim, there's enough here for you to wander around and do that you could really, you know, get lost in the story and stuff like that. Or you could just kind of wander from place to place, not really following the story, and just, you know, make your own fun. Like, I found a dungeon over here. I'm gonna go see what's in it. And you're not being led by quests, you're just being led by your own natural curiosity and wanderlust. Which I may not have visited a whole lot of places on the planet, but, you know, I can go walk around Skyrim. The best part is, you know, no hurt feet or no being super tired. You're just gonna see the countryside this way. See vistas that aren't quite possible, or just in places you could never afford to go to. I think something like Minecraft is all about making your own fun. I guess technically there's stuff you could do. You could be like, I'm gonna go kill this boss or whatever. And then you just kind of spend your time working towards it. I think just building things and hanging out and doing whatever. I think that's where the game really is what it's meant to be. Sorry, buddy. I know you just woke up, but you were bugging me. Screw the phase dude. Oh, Dwarven Dagger. I don't think that's any better. I don't think I have anything I can chant either. I don't know. Oh, I guess that. I don't need that. That's heavy too, I bet. Archery, dwelling shock, robes of minor restoration, we can get rid of this too. There. That's probably cleared up our weight a little bit. This was the one I probably meant to hit earlier. I guess the guy technically got that one, didn't he? Did I kill that guy with that one, or did he just come out dead? every so often I look at the live stream and just see it skipping for a bit. Or just holding, I guess. It just kind of pauses and it catches back up. So, I think that's just a thing. I'll have to try to see if I can wire my Xbox to the internet, see if that'll help. And it's got it, right? And that's... Maybe it's Wi-Fi is just that able to keep up. Like a lot of YouTube and Netflix, although it seems to be more YouTube at this point, but it is stuff that I watch a lot wirelessly. You know, the content seems to just keep up just fine in my house, so maybe it's okay, but that's probably a thing I should do. That might improve the quality of the stream. And you know, if I was really thinking about it, it's probably something I could have done a long time ago. By a long time ago. That's right. I've not really been streaming for a long time. I think we're taking up number 2 of streaming being a thing I'm doing. Like, I announce it on Twitter, so like people can keep up with it, maybe. I'm like thinking of doing a schedule that's starting to make shape, so even if like things don't notify you, you can be like, well, it's 11 o'clock on, you know, a Sunday. But I can go watch next stream. And you can. Come on. Let's go hang out and watch me play a game. It also just gives me a reason to play some games too. Like I've had Skyrim since it's about Christmas. Getting around that time. Not really, you know. You want to give people some stuff that you can get for Christmas. Like, you know, this game came out for the 360. While I have it on the or not the 360, the one. And while I have it on the computer, it'd be nice to try it in a different way. And you're like, well, you probably get that. Not probably play. And then, you know, months go by. And it's just sitting there, not getting any play. Maybe other people do that too. I know I'm quite guilty of buying things on Steam sale. I'll see a game that I was thinking about maybe wanting, and then it's on sale for like $5. And then you think like, okay, well, I mean, I've kind of wanted it, so maybe I should just buy it. And then you just do. And then since it's a game you're only like marginally interested in, it's one you want to try maybe. And when you buy it, you're like, you're either buying a bunch of games at once because it's a Steam sale, or maybe you're already playing something, and just like, when I'm done playing this, I'll get to that. That never happens. Or maybe it does. Maybe you're different from me. But for me, I spend a lot of money on games that I don't really play. And I should. Which is kind of why I'm going to look into some games that I bought on Xbox One that I have not played yet. And then play them on stream. But I kind of don't want streaming to distract me from the story or whatever. So, I don't know. Maybe it's okay. It's not like I have myriads of people in here hanging out with me at this point in time. So me keeping up with the story isn't so hard. I do have a big box on the screen for my chat. I like having it right on the screen, my TV screen. So I'll keep looking over to computer, see if anyone said anything. Always keep me. Maybe if someone ever, pops in or get up several people, maybe we'll be able to follow and not get lost. I imagine at that point in time, my desire to keep up with people will hurt my the amount of progress I make over time, I guess. Slow me down, as it were. That's okay. I don't think anyone's here to really watch me make progress. You know, look at all the things you got done today. I'm just gonna here to hang out. Hang out and chat. Even if I'm talking to myself. It's okay. I think I'm interesting. Sometimes. Alright, Crundrum. We can turn these into locks and build houses. Well, at this point in time, probably thinking I'll be streaming for maybe 40-ish more minutes. My voice still is a little rough. But I don't want to stream for too little of a time. Thought there was more stuff to mine up here. If it's corundum, I mean, it's currently something I have a very small amount of. And it's 2 for 1. 2 ore gets you 1 bar. So it's one of those little mining places. It's a bar, which would make a lock. Now silver. I don't even know what I need silver for. Several of these bouts are quieter. Me letting my voice rest for a minute. It's not. My voice is a little raw. Oh no, maybe if maybe depending on how my voice is, maybe I just don't stream it all tomorrow. Give myself a day. Gotta chillax. I don't wanna. I started streaming and then, I think last week I streamed 5 times. 5 of the 7 days. It's like, a couple hours at a time. Maybe my voice hasn't quite recovered from that. I have to ease in. Ease in. At a time. Now this is something I'm usually not all that great at, just because my timing is never quite right. Woo! And we did it. Did it in 1. I almost forgot about the spiders. Which, when your sneak is high enough, this place isn't really all that intimidating. So I'm walking on all kinds of triggers. you're ever in spider territory, always make sure to look up. You will break out Dawnbreaker. Welcome! You're gonna be slash spiderwebs. It's your first great use. Sheathed you go. Your job is complete. Now back to the boat. I think we're done with all the fighting. Man, this sure does feel epic. But this horn's gonna be awesome. Oh. Dragonborn, I need to speak to you, urgently. Rent the attic room at the Sleeping Giant Inn in Riverwood, and I'll meet you. A friend. Yeah. Kinda nice of them to leave all those monsters out there for me to deal with. Like they can't. Like, I wish I'd come in the back way. Seems like dungeons would be much easier if you just kind of skip the content, Jesus. I should search every urn for every speck of gold. Waning fire. Ooh, it's light armor too. Frost and fire resist is my favorite. That's the big 2 for dragon hunting. My boots did something. I don't remember what they did. 'Dwindling shock, that's what it was. It's 14 and 40. 17 and 30. And it's less resistance and more armor. But it's of an armor, or of a resistance I think is a bit more useful. Although, you know, 40 shock resistant is not anything to sneeze at either. And I think I'm naturally fire resistant, or is that red guards? Oh, I don't remember. I wonder if is that an active effect? Resist fire. Oh yeah, yeah. That's why I usually end up playing Dunmers. I like the fact that you start with half damage, I guess. I don't know if the resistance is that cut and dry. But if I have 50 and 30, does it mean 80? Am I cutting the damage I take from fire down by 80%? It's never really fully explained how well it stacks together, or if it caps, or... And I guess I've never been curious enough to look it up. Maybe I will at some point between now and next stream, and you know, that can be informative for people. I can be like, well, it's no point in having this much resist. Just have this much. And then people can be like, oh, I learned a thing. Thank you, Helpy Helper. So we got no horn. We got a note. Which means... Do we stop by Lakeview? Drop off some shit. I think I mostly have stuff to sell. Like some cloaks and staves. And we can come here to the general store and sell things there. And there's even, I think we still even have the gold claw. You can be like, someone stole our gold claw, and I could be like, you mean this gold claw? And be like, oh, here, money, ching ching. Take my coins. put it
Heard
away."
they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort.
Riverwood Trader.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
Hello, buddy.
Well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop. Yeah, we did have a bit of a break.
Yeah, did something happen?
We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament. Solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
I love gold. Wait, you mean this golden claw?
You found it! There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
300 gold? Yeah.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
Thank you so much for taking care of those thieves. The Riverwood Trader is back to the way it used to be. You and me, we're the only people around who aren't complete fools.
What do we got for
Some
sale?
may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Treasures. Some may call this junk. If you have iron, glass, yeah, glass. Goat horns, yeah, goat horns. Straw, yeah, I need some on that too. All the fun things. Bear pelt, it's expensive. Sell some of them robes. Probably want to get rid of the staves more. And they're gonna eat through his money quicker. Jeez. Yeah, let's get rid of that. We went through most of his money. And he didn't have any iron. Oh, he did. Now the blacksmith will have some too.
Till next
Bye,
time.
buddy. Did we already take our... No, we didn't take our free iron. Since we sided with the Imperials, we could spare.
May the gods watch
That was some stuff we could
whatever
spare.
you need. The finest weapons and armor.
Which I didn't pick up right off the bat, because it's, 10 extra pounds. And I didn't need it. Yeah, iron. Ooh, Grundum. 104. Oh, I should have put on my necklace. Well, there's nothing else I really want. Oh, increased light armor skill. Oh god. We're overweight. By how much? By 1 pound. Should we have some bone meal? I only ate 2 and one of them stolen? Ugh. Oh, it tastes bad. Price I pay for being nimble.
You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you. Don't get him.
Jeez. Is that what you say to everyone, kid? You're new around here, so I'm not gonna cause you much trouble. I usually am quite the douchebag.
You're that visitor been poking around.
I barely poked around.
I'm the innkeeper. It's my business to keep track of strangers.
Attic room, huh?
Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home.
Indeedy I will. She's gonna come in here and call me a dumbass. Attic room,
So
dumbass.
you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about. I think you're looking for this. We need
Oh,
to
thanks.
talk. Follow me.
You know, I've usually listened to her. I don't think I've ever just left. We're gonna do that. Later. It's like, I bet you're looking for this. Now follow me, and we have. Okay. Oh God, Dragonborn, we had. Zoom. I'm out of here. You gave me what I want. Now we're done. I don't want to go to whatever the place was, or send you there and not be there myself. I'll just not talk to you. Then maybe if I come back, she'll be like, you know, it took you 13 days to go from upstairs to downstairs, and I'll be like, oh, lost, sorry. We do need to drop off a few things. I don't want to stream too much of putting stuff away, but oops. We do need to not carry a bunch of stuff. For now, this is just my... I don't have a lot of chests, so if it's related to crafting stuff, it goes in a chest. Wait for... I don't need to carry around the filled gems. A ruined book. God. And a plate. Yeah, that's some weight I could have gotten rid of. God, those things weigh 6. I'm carrying a few books. I'll put them down here in the to be organized later section. Nope, I don't need to put a scrap of paper on there. And there we go. And then on stream I can organize those things. I don't even have a sell box yet, but I think some of the stuff I'm carrying is just flat out sellable. It's no refusal weekend, so you have to blow. Lawhawks don't blow. Welcome to the Stream Gaming Lawyer. How you doing tonight? I feel like the stream is a lot of me looking around. Oh, you can. I needed a username. I'm not really good at usernames. I'm doing all right. I think my voice is a little raw. FCPG was in here for about an hour ago. So you just missed him. Yeah. It's so handy that they put timestamps right next to things. No. I read the mysterious note. Geologic time. Now I think he was here in Eastern time. So at least for me it shows 11:23 p.m. And you are 12:37 a.m. It is a rainy Wednesday morning in the southern U.S. I'm still carrying a lot of stuff. And that's eight of them pounds. Okay, we're good. So we just got the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. We went to Riverwood and talked to Delphine very briefly. She handed us the Jurgen Windcaller and was like, "Follow me," and then I went down. Then I left. I didn't follow her because, you know, screw her. I am not interested in her attempts to, you know, bribe me or get me to do stuff. So I just left her. I don't want to do any of that. So I dipped, took my horn and dipped. Yeah, and time is one of those little funny things that doesn't really exist, but exists in a way. I think you can just tell her, meet her, you'll meet her there. Yeah, that's one of the things you can do. Then the next time you go up there to that place, there's going to be a dragon attack. Whereas if I just leave, yeah, you know, then Alduin will be so nice as to not resurrect the dragon at that point in time. You'll just wait until you're good and ready. Which, that's what I like in a villain, one that is very considerate, not being interested in fighting him. Hey, Gear.
Ah, you've retrieved the horn of Jurgen Windcaller.
Sure did.
Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn.
Damn right. Okay. Did you forget how to get around in your own house? This place isn't that complex.
You are ready to learn the final word of unrelenting force. Da.
And so one of the guys that I play with ended up being too busy to game tonight. So by about 10 o'clock my other friends left. They kind of showed up, and the one guy was supposed to show up, but he ended up just getting more delayed than he thought he was. So then, you know, come 11 o'clock, I'm like, you know, I'm just going to stream. Because why not? And more Skyrim. Hey, buddy. Yes,
With
give
all
me.
3 words together, this shout is powerful. Use it wisely. Master Wolfgar will now gift you this.
But aren't you afraid of running into strangers on Beam? No. I don't think strangers is too big an issue on Beam at the moment. I think most people... Oh, I got an achievement.
Dragon,
Words of power.
we would speak to
Learn all 3 words of a shout.
Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards. Are ready.
I'm glad they subtitle that for us. But I do know, of course, this means time. I wonder if this is the stuff they chant in the opening, like when the voices get kind of quiet and begin chanting. Ismir.
Dovahkiin, you have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. Open to you.
Woo! And we're done. That's about as much as the main quest as I planned to do. Platu, Verada... Sorry. I said the word! What do you want? I said the words. I think that plan was to come to Nilheim next. Via Iverstead. Yeah. So, last night, I was like, I'm just gonna, lie down and maybe start looking at some stuff to get an idea of what I want to do for a game. And I didn't do that. I looked up the stats for a T-Rex. I'm like, a T-Rex is currently too powerful. So, then I did notice the stats of a Triceratops, and they're a bit more online, so I'm like, okay, tomorrow I'll get all this stuff together to make them fight a Triceratops. And then I looked up the stats of like a Yuan Ti, like little snake men. I'm like, maybe they'll fight a Yuan Ti as well. So I thought about things I wanted to do, and I'm like, I'll do it tomorrow. I expected to have like 3.5 hours to prep, and one of the guys in the group was like, can we do 7:30 instead of 4:30? I have stuff. So I'm like, yes, perfect. More time. Which I didn't have to do anything anyway, because by the time 9:30 showed up, he still wasn't here, so I guess his plans delayed him longer than expected. So the game, my midweek game is pretty small. There's me, a friend I've known since I was 12, and his wife, and then his brother. So it's just the 3 of us. Oh no, I wasn't looking up. Just like, I wonder what a T-Rex is. No, I was gonna make him fight a T-Rex, but I don't know how well you know D&D systems, but they're level 4, and a T-Rex is CR8, which means that if they fought a T-Rex, it would have CR8 them in one piece. So, but a Triceratops is only a CR5, so it's just a little bit more powerful than them. And they have an NPC with them. The NPC's kind of beefy. He's more beefy than he needed to be. But I think I mentioned to you, maybe, or at least I've mentioned in passing a little bit about the setup for that game is that they were traveling to one of the islands that exists in the world that people are like, yeah, don't travel to that island. People go there and they never come back. So, but of course you get nobles with money, and they're like, we're gonna send an expedition there. And then they never come back. So, the PCs in this one are a group of guys that were on the expedition. They arrive at the outskirts of the island, their boats get wrecked by dragon turtles, and then they get washed ashore. And then they're like, oh, stranded here now. And then they have to go around and find NPCs that used to have jobs that were, they were coming over here to start, building up a landing port for trade to start being established. So they had people that could establish a thing. Oh, that's my phone. Forgot to silence that. So they're like looking around, finding they are finding some of the NPCs that like, I'm a leatherworker, and I'm a mason, and I'm a carpenter. So some of the other people that survived, and they're trying to build back up. Yeah, probably tweet. That's my email notification. Stop that. Blah. See, he was actually a bandit leader. I don't care that it said guard. I knew his dirty little secret. So that was probably a notification that if you retweeted me, then that's probably Twitter telling me that you retweeted me. I didn't really look, but we can check. My computer's right next to my gaming console. Because you never know. Sometimes you need to both watch stuff on the PC and play a game. And look at that. You liked my tweet. How nice. Well, it was the liking of the tweet. I don't know if it was actually the retweet. It's a little heart. Yeah. Sure is. So thank you for the retweet. I'll still be going for a little bit, I think. Maybe I'll try to push. Because there's still... The goal tonight was to track down one of the places near Riften. Has a follower that is willing to be a steward at the houses that you make. And then once you have a steward at a house, you can, instead of having to go to a mill to be like, please buy me wood, you can just be like, you can just talk to her and say, acquire me wood. And she'll be like, okay. I guess we'll go down here. I want that iron. Iron's expensive. Or needed, I guess. 2 notifications. Oh, there's the like and there's the retweet. Alright, there we go. It's only 12:50. Maybe some of the people that would watch your stream would still be awake. And they can just beam count. A very likely occurrence. Say hi to Ellie. And then Beam never notifies me when she's streaming, so thanks Beam. Am I sneaking? I'm gonna come over here. Start a stream 1 hour later than yeah, you have. 11 o'clock seems to be the magic time, but you've come on later before and still got ahead people.
Are they gone?
Are you okay?
Bandits attacked and ransacked my cart. Can you help me?
Sure, I trust you. What can I do?
My camp is nearby in the ruins of Nilheim. Get me there safely, and you'll be rewarded.
I think you'll be surprised about the fate of your leader. I don't think he made it. I'm just gonna pull this bow out.
It's just across the bridge and up that hill.
Okay, that sounds fun.
We're close now. Wait here. I'll be right back with your reward.
I am invisible. Aww. And magically, the guards are bandits. Ooh, you really don't want to mess with me. I get to try out my new shout.
Fools!
You regret it yet? Ow. I think Ellie was live on Saturday? I think she was, she happened to be streaming right at the time I was, gaming. But I didn't know she was live until I went back to check on her page, like, did she stream recently? And it's like, oh, she streamed 8 hours ago. I'm like, oh, well, thanks for the notification, Beam. It's supposed to email me. It didn't email me. And I checked my spam folder just in case it was doing that, but usually I have a Gmail account and then split things into a social category and stuff like that. Oh, you'll let me live this time? How nice of you. Okay, you can just teleport. I mean... Oh, jeez. See if we can get one in the back of his head, too. Oh, that was a miss. Okay. Don't move. Don't move. Oh, wait. Bye, buddy. He didn't go very far. Later, buddy. Later. Oh, God. You are... I hope you didn't have anything good on you. We'll go get him. Got an Imperial bow. You see it? He went over the waterfall. He's down there somewhere. Bet he went over the next waterfall. Oh man, this is starting to not be worth it. Pay no mind to how I scale down this. This is exceptionally realistic. I've done this a few times, given that I have no fear or care, I'll just scale down something that steep and know I can make it. Those are the most realistic arrows to the head ever. Like, he took one to the head and just kind of was there. So where do I get sweeped? I get sweeped. His body must be over here now. His corpse has got quite the lead on me. I just wanted to foos Dom off a cliff. I didn't know the cliff was going to be a river. Oop. This is going to hurt. Ragdoll. It was just a bit too much of a drop. A bit too sheer. There was no little ledges for me to walk down. Oh, and it's right where Some might say I was getting pipe cocky. Hey, buddy. I don't know why, but I feel like you need help.
Are they gone? Bandits
okay,
attacked
buddy?
and ransacked my cart. Can you help?
Forward my
Leave
time.
me to die.
Yeah, we're gonna do something fun. I'm gonna leave you here for a second. We're gonna take away his support network. I killed the bandit chief and one of the guards outside, but he's still got 3 friends that are up here. Oh, see, I knew I was gonna die once I hit that ledge. I was no longer catching, so I knew that I hit an unsafe point. But at that point, I was kind of committed. I was halfway down the mountain. There was no getting halfway back up. Sorry, buddy. My mistake. My bad. No one did that. Yes, it was quite a comical turn. And I'm like, I've done this a lot. I'm fine. Blech. I knew when I was in trouble. And it was the moment I started to slide, and I'm like, oh, this isn't going to be good. I have not stopped. So this is just a bit too thick. The timing on that was pretty good. Brought the axe down, immediately died. This guy watched it, no care. Look at how much he doesn't care. I think he cares now. Actually, he doesn't do much of anything now. So that is directly in the dome. I'm gonna take your rabbit. Where'd I hit this guy? Did I hit him in the side of the head, I think? I think that's the arrow sticking out. No, stop moving. Yeah, that's a little arrow head sticking out right there, so I caught him in the side of the head. This guy was just riddled. I think one hit him in the sinus. Yep. Sorry, buddy. Morbid, but after I do a shot like this, or like shoot from a distance, I like to walk up and survey my damage. Like, oh man, I caught him right in the face. bandits have a rough life, I'm sure. It doesn't help that they're called bandit, so that once I see their, like, hi, I was thinking of meeting up with this old lady, and then you like see the subtitle on the bottom and it says bandit leader. I'm like, nope, you're screwed,
Please
buddy.
help. I can pay you. Bandits
okay?
attacked and ransacked my cart.
Oh
Can you
man,
help
not
me?
bandits.
My
What can
camp
I
is
do?
nearby in the ruins of Nilheim. Get me there safely, and you'll be rewarded.
Okay, we can go see your friends. I bet they're all okay, and none of them have arrows to the face.
It's just
So they took an arrow to the face. We're nearly there. I can't wait. Which one of us is going to be more surprised? Bet it's not me.
we're close now. I can see.
Oh, this
the
guy
town.
is completely new and new gaming lawyer. I've never met this man before.
Wait here. I'll be right back with your reward. What
Oh,
was
thanks.
that?
In the butt. In the side of the butt. No. Okay. In the dick. No, it was in the knee. Oh no, I shot him in the knee. He's never going to be an adventurer. I'm going to take your clothes. And your boots. And your butt. Oop, that's wool. Dang it! Forgot I had wool. I was going to Fusor Dom off the edge. I have to do this the old-fashioned way. Come here. We must make the prophecy come to pass. But this time you will be preluded. Prelude. Preluded. So speaketh the prophecy.
Fools!
Bye, buddy. And right to the water. And now we don't have to follow him. We'll just let him wash downriver to, what is it, dark water crossing the town down there. There'll just be a naked man that washes up on the shore of the town, and they'll be like, okay, what happened? Maybe we should call the guards or something. And they can just follow the path up here and see a bunch of murdered people, and didn't really take much from them. So it just kind of looks like a murder scene as opposed to like a robbery. Maybe the man was a little drunk, and he stripped down naked, went for a bath in the waterfall, and then he slipped. See, that seems like the most plausible explanation to me. What's that? It was a drunken waterfall bath. I have no idea if I can mess with the bit rates on my Xbox stream. Is that a thing I should consider doing? Let's see. I can stop the broadcast, I can pause the broadcast, I can turn the microphone on, I can turn the camera on, but I don't have one. I can turn the chat on or off, I can include party audio, and I can move the camera and I can move the broadcast overlay. I think? Broadcast setting. That seems to be about it. Oh, we're back. Oh. I might be able to mess with the quality. I don't know if the quality is that bad. Bitrate, huh? I was like on the bottom of the screen, that little artifact down there too. I could do that midstream without killing it. I'll have to look at that next time. Yeah, there's definitely a bunch of squiggly lines at the bottom. Oh, you think so? Like how it just paused there for me. Like when I turn this camera, it just kind of like. Bleh. I don't know if I can mess with that midstream. We can try it again real quick. If I go unlive, I'll be right back. Yeah, but I'm also streaming on Wi-Fi, which is probably not a good idea, but it's something I forgot my Xbox. It was even Wi-Fi. I thought I had it plugged into the. But I forgot standard and high, and I have the video quality on standard, so that's probably about as bad as I can make the stream look in order to get the stream to be more consistent. I think my next step is, now that I'm thinking about it, next stream I'll have to actually see if I can get the wired connection to work. Because when I was installing the Xbox and I was trying to get the internet to work, it didn't like my the Ethernet cable that I was plugging into the back. But for some reason it liked it when I put the Wi-Fi in. So it's like, yeah, we can do this. I have no idea what my company's... What is it? Can't download it more. I don't know what my upload speed is. Because, you know, I've never really needed to upload before. It's probably, you know, not amazing. I imagine the upload speed on a standard package for internet probably isn't that great. Does the low bit rate make the stream unwatchable, or is it somewhat decent? River Bonnie. Yeah, I don't even know what my download speed is. It's probably, I think it's okay. Me downloading the 1 gig like 1 gig-ish VODs goes pretty quick. Now, uploading it afterwards, that tends to take a little while, but I don't know if that's a YouTube thing, but it's probably my upload speed thing. Oh, he's darting. Oh, I'm getting attacked by a wolf.
Boost!
Hey, buddies. No, I missed it. I got the money. Yeah, I mean, the quality of the stream is definitely not that amazing. And the pausing in the stream, if I notice it, I try to stop talking until I notice it pick back up again, so that too much of my voice isn't lost. But I didn't even make an adjustment. I just went to look. It was already on standard. That guy is dead. That bear's a murderer. So I went to look at the options, and I can either stream in standard quality, or I can stream in high quality. And oh god, the courier died. That poor courier. A jug of milk. And a lockpick? What do you have a lockpick for? Sorry, courier. Hope they send another one. To our respectable investors, seems our expedition to the Rift Watchtower has met with some resistance from its inhabitants. This isn't the first time, but if you provide us with a few more men and supplies, we certainly reset the treasure there would yield a return on your investment. This time for sure. If not, we could be searching the prospects outside of the Rift. A swift reply would be most appreciated. Okay, that letter probably wasn't for me, but sorry, buddy. Yep, it was on standard quality, and I left it on standard quality. This is the I guess the lowest bitrate or whatever I could stream it in. Which, you know, out of the corner of my eye, I say that, and then I see the stream get all jumpity. Which I wonder how much of that is my connection, and how much of that is just the fact that it's being streamed from an Xbox. Well, unfortunately, I mean, there's not really a whole lot of options for me to play around with, so I'm not really sure what needs to be done. I'm going west. That's the total wrong direction where I want to go. So there's not really a whole lot for me to play around with, that I can see. So I'm kind of locked in with the equipment I have available for me. Which Don't you need like a capture card in your computer and your PC in order to stream from there? 'Cause I have a feeling I don't know, my PC isn't that great. I don't know that it could handle streaming a game and running a game at the same time. So I wonder if I bumped it up to high quality, if that would just maybe make the latency higher, but maybe just make it not as crappy. I don't even have a streaming or a capture card in my PC. And I'm assuming if it says it, I don't even really know what it is. It just sounded like hardware, which is hardware I definitely don't have. And my PC is probably slightly better than 360 standards at the moment. Yeah, it could easily be my my internet speed for all I know. But I don't know. I guess it's putting out a lot of data. Is there a way to test how good your upload speed is? Can you like go to a website and tell it to, hey, test how crap my internet is? Where am I? Oh, I'm still trying to go south. My guess would be Wi-Fi as well, but I don't know. Maybe the thing will be less finicky now that time has passed. And I've had my Xbox One for 2-ish years now. And like when I first tried plugging it in, speedtest.net. I'll have to try that. Nope, I see a troll. I'm assuming the dot is actually a dot and not written out like a dot. Oh, did I not turn links on? Thought I turned links on last time. Chat settings, allow links. Last night, what was it? When we were talking, I allowed links to go. Speedtest.net. Finding optimal server. That's probably something that's going to tank my my performance if I try it now, isn't it? I don't necessarily want to murder my stream in the middle of it. Oh, there's the troll. Do you have Fusro Da, like a full shout yet in your stream? Because if you don't... I opened it up in another tab, and once I'm done streaming, I'll have to look at it. So what kind of speed would be something that I would have to find worrisome, or one that I would be okay with? How'd you kill lady innocent of civilians? You're a murderer. I'm not looking for that. I think that's a Dwemer ruin. It's not where I want to go. There's a wolf murdering a fox. Rethink your decision. Did you rethink it yet? You're gonna come back for more. Oh, he's still falling. He didn't die until he stopped moving. That's very nice of him. Maybe it's the tower. If it's a Dwemer ruin, it's definitely not that, but I think the tower might be what I'm looking for. Oh my god, the potato-ness. Hello, Bipolar Phoenix. Can I mine this? Yeah, the quality of my stream is definitely not very amazing. I am streaming off my Xbox. Something I didn't remember was, you know, when I first got my Xbox, it didn't like my wired connection, so it is streaming off of Wi-Fi, which probably isn't all that good. I didn't really test my Wi-Fi connection first. I just wanted to give streaming a try, see if it was something that was fun. Then if it's something that's fun, then I'll actually put work into making it better. Why put work into making something better if then you end up not enjoying it in the first place? No. Unfortunately, me seeing if I could make the stream better, I think made the stream worse. Which, we'll deal with it. Well, I mean, I'm streaming on standard quality, which is, the lowest I can make it stream at, so, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely something to look into, Gaming Lawyer. Try to make the stream look better. I mean, it certainly can't help that, when if people hop in to see what I'm doing, if all they get is, if they can see like 3 pixels, and occasionally my voice will stop because the stream will just kind of halt for a second, that's not very nice. So I'm definitely not really gonna go far. Streaming from a potato. I mean, if the quality's not great, I mean, it would be nice if it was, but as long as it's, I think stable is the, important part. I mean, I am here just kind of talking to myself. It would be kind of nice if, people would actually hear me talking. I think I may have accidentally hit an orc. Did I hit an orc, or is he fighting spiders? He's fighting that goat. Yeah, Beam seems to be getting its shit together, I guess. Giant toe. Hmm. I'll take that thing. Is he fighting goats? Really? Giant pea goat? Okay, I guess we'll deal with that, I guess. Okay. So I figured my first stream game would just be Skyrim. Give it a test. It's a game I had since Christmas that was just sitting around gathering dust. Then I kind of noticed that, like, you know, Beam is a thing. My computer is not really good enough for me to stream from at this point in time. So, why not see if I can stream it? Oh man, my full name and address and my phone number? What a great deal. There's nothing shady about that at all. Oh, look at that. Just the Social Security as well? And I can give you all that stuff, but in order for me to get that, I just need your bank account information. Preferably your credit card number. And then once I get your credit card number, I should be able to wire you that information. That is one very resilient bear. A lot of arrows to the face. Oh, this is the thing. This is what I was talking for. Tower. with it'll be my first Hag Raven as well. Oh, that's kind of fun too, Gaming Lawyer. I've only been donating via YouTube, not via Streamlabs. But that's kind of a maybe something that you don't want out there. I don't think just having a full name is necessarily bad, but
By the
I don't think you can do much with it. But still,
I know this looks bad. Let me explain.
You killed that woman.
I didn't want to, but she attacked to try and keep me from leaving. I can't be a part of this place anymore. The things we do here, evil, evil things. No more. We were
Why did she
supposed
need
to
to die?
find a sacrifice. Human sacrifice. I told her I couldn't do it and she attacked. I've done horrible things living here, but never taken an innocent life. I couldn't just find some person for them to kill. The initiation.
what do you need to sacrifice?
My mother is going to become one of those things. I can't be a part of that. Gods, I can't run away from this. I have to stop her. I'm going up there to stop
Your
her.
Facebook account is
This
private. Can
cycle
people
must
still
end.
find you that
I don't know
quickly?
what brought you here, but I could use your help if you're willing. Good.
I'll help you.
Follow me. We have to fight our way up. I don't think anyone
Yeah.
else here is about to have a change of heart.
That's definitely a shady bit that is probably not information that you really want out there. Which is kind of why I had my first and last name as my username on Google, I guess YouTube and stuff like that. When they started to connect their stuff to their Google Plus account, and they're like, okay, well now everyone's going to use their real name. Are you ready for it? And eventually, after enough berating, I'm like, fine, just here's my name, just use my name. And then after that, they were like, yeah, okay, we're not going to do that anymore. But you know, part of my name, part of my account now. Which for a while they wanted you to use your entire name on Google, and I don't think they thought that was a problem. Like, no, it'll be fine. It's like, no, I think some anonymity is a good idea. But in the end, I kind of linked my real name to it, which is why I ended up just shortening it. I don't think people knowing my first name is that big a deal. Yeah, I mean, combating trolls would be good, but whose face you're gonna reveal, Bipolar F Phoenix? Yeah, eventually when I was getting a bit more, I guess, attention on me, when I started like wanting for Kang, it's like, maybe I don't want my real name to be a thing. Just see.
Oh well. Must have run off.
Yeah, I think you can make do with your voice, Gaming Lawyer, but if you really went full cam, I bet people would be into that too. But then if you actually need a camera, then you have to make sure you actually look okay before you stream. And maybe actually wear pants and all this other stuff that you don't have to worry about when people can't see you. I'm probably not going to be adding anyone's gamer tags. I don't really multiplayer a lot, so. plug on my friends list. You always have to be careful, because you do the stand up every so often thing. Like, oh, I've been sitting for so long, I need to stand up. Then people might notice you're not wearing pants. Like, a man is never truly home if he has to wear pants. Yeah, I guess we require the key for that door. Special no cams for stand-up movements.
Hagraven up ahead. Pull the lever when you're ready and we'll take her.
Yeah, good evening. No, well, she wasn't directly ahead. You lied to me. Alright.
Huh?
Nope, you're in the way. You're in the way. In the way. On that very first night by accident when you flash the stream, then you'd be known as the Lockhawk. Oh. And then people would screenshot it and tweet it to you, and it would be amazing. And by amazing, I don't mean in a positive way. It's even dark on stream. This room is just dark. You'd only stick to chair if you're using if you're like sitting on like pleather or something of this, or leather or something of the sort. Otherwise, you are free to freeball it. All right, let's see. Right, we're gonna head in here. Look at that gaming lawyer screen. I just figure, you know, maybe you want to be green just in case some stuff gets weird. I'll leave it to your discretion.
Oh well. Must have run off.
Alright. Skewering some bandits. I think so. You, at this point in time, you have more experience as a beam mod than I do. For the entire 3 seconds you've been.
Locked. Damn. One
Locked.
of the hags nearby will have the key.
I'll go get the key instead of trying to waste lockpicks on a master lock. Plus, you know. Well, bipolar. I've known gaming lawyer for like a year now, so I kind of trust him. Especially given that he's given me power over his stream as well. And if I was thinking about it, it's something I would have done like the first time he came into the stream. But I wasn't thinking about it, so I didn't.
What was that?
No, I'm getting lightning. Probably from behind. So. Get your... So yeah, the hag ravens aren't really that scary at this point in time. I think I've leveled up enough. My first encounter with the hag raven Markers. And I think then it's like 2 of them. Oh, it's only the one of them. The one with a No, I've not married a Hagraven. I've not gotten super far in the game. I think during the drinking quest, you marry a Hagraven or something so like that. I've only finished the drinking quest like once. It's not really Usually I come across the guy who's like, "Oh, you want to have a drinking contest?" And I'm like, "Oh god, that's gonna send me to Markarth," and I don't feel like going with a crap over there, so I don't do it. Yeah, like I have the quest open in the White Run Tavern, the Bannered Mare, whatever it is, but I saw it and I skipped it. I don't feel like doing that.
Unless you can pick the lock.
Once I feel like going to Markarth, then I'll start the quest.
What was that? Oh well. Must have run off.
Must have run off. Is that what you said? I don't think she ran off. I think we're killing people. I don't think I feel comfortable traveling with a person who doesn't know what death is. Iron sword. I don't think I have anything disenchantable that I'm not currently using anyway. Yeah, I'm using that stuff. Sneaky. I am playing on Adept. I'm not going very high on difficulty. Oh, thanks for calling me a pleb. That's very nice. You are free to, Gaming Warrior, if you so wish. So you don't have to go full punishy. You can come in here and we could be nice to each other. I think even one of the rules I invented was, don't be a dick. So, I mean, minimal dickage would be kind of nice. Thanks for the follow, I guess. If you're here to actually be a nice person. Otherwise, I guess we'll have to wait and see.
All right. Mother is just outside this door. I have a plan.
What's the plan?
You as the sacrifice. Just play along. While Mother begins the ritual, I'll strike. Then together
You mean he'll be lol random?
we can kill her.
Chaotic dumbass, as I believe I called it.
I've thought this
Hey there.
through, and it's the only way. She's too far gone, too corrupted by the hags. At least in death, she can be free again. Enough. Let's go.
It's always seemed like a trap. But, I guess we did murder a lot of people on the way through. If it's a trap, it's a very poor trap. You gonna step outside? Yeah, there you go.
Greetings, Mother.
We are here? There we go.
Daughter, who is this you have brought me?
I found a willing subject for you. Payment
I'm
has
willing.
already been discussed, of course.
Splendid. Please take a seat on the chair behind me, would you?
Let's do this.
I'll just prepare the subject now.
Alright, well, I'm probably going to be streaming for a little bit longer anyway. I wanted to get Ilya and then head back to Lakefield. And then I'll probably be calling it a stream for the night. Well, that was easy.
Don't be sorry for me. If I would have known it would come to this... Mother...
It is done.
Keep Mother's staff. Think of it as payment. I want to leave everything from this cursed place behind. Goodbye. And thank you. Yes?
Hey, Ilya.
I
You
suppose
could
it
come
would be
with
better
me.
than sitting around thinking about all this. I could also do some good for a change. Sure, I'd go with you.
Another up in the air stream. I need my
Until
game and lawyer
next
on
time.
Thursdays. But if you stream, I'll be there. If not, then work is kind of one of those things you kind of got to do. Alright. Yeah, I'll occasionally look through my my game list. Is there other stuff I feel like streaming? I don't have any war axe. That's so expensive. Well, I hope to see you soon, Gaming Lawyer. If not, I will see you at some point in time, I'm sure. So have a good night. Alright, let's, so we got Ilya. Should be following me, I think. So, I'm gonna take her back to Lakeview, where she can be my steward, and I don't need to go to mills to buy lumber anymore. That gets kind of old. Yeah, you here with me? Yeah, you have fun with that bipolar. I forget to tell her to come with me. That'd be kind of stupid. Yeah, I think I did. Derp. All right. We're back here. And let's see, it is 1:36. It's about 36 minutes more than I expected to stream. But I kind of wanted to get that little thing out of the way. So with that, I think this is right about where I'm going to call it a stream. Yeah, look at all that crap. So we're gonna go ahead and save it. I'll do all my little bookkeeping off stream because that's not really all that exciting to watch. Well, I'm over on the East Coast where it is a bit later. Alright, so we will save it. And then, so thank you for those who came in to join me. Hopefully I was somewhat entertaining, regardless of the quality of the stream. I only have so much to deal with, unfortunately. My technology that I have to work with is somewhat limited, but it is what it is. You know, give this streaming thing a try, see if it's fun or not. And so far, so good, I think. Questions are being answered. Alright, so thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you have a good evening. Good night.